Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Jump Ship. This video is going to go through all of the lore that we currently have. Now, firstly, we're just going to quickly kick off with some of the original lore. So for those who don't know, Jump Ship was originally called Hyperdrive Pirates of Atera. Now, Atera is a outer portion of the galaxy. It's like one of the outer sectors and is actually one of the places that we start off in Jump Ship. And in Jump Ship, it is the last bastion of humanity, but that wasn't the original plan for it. So, the lore given to us is in comic strip form. So the comic basically reads as follows. The critical Andean shipping lane has long been under threat by the pirates of Atera. The Federation responds by declaring all Aterans enemies of the state. The Aterans adhere to a doctrine of their own, an eye for an eye. So just guessing here, I'm thinking the original story was the pirates have been declared as outlaws, and therefore we are then fighting and pirating against the Federation, and we slowly take the fight to a Federation. Why or how this was changed, we don't really know, but we do have some very cool, pretty concept art to look at, such as this ship called the Predator. So we can see that elements of this story have been carried over to Jump Ship, only the Federation have been replaced by the robots, who I found out are called the Legion. As well as that, the sector of Atera still exists. Here it is by the Tivian Expanse and the Akarian Reaches. Now when studying the galactic map, we can see a description of Atera here. Once considered a fringe region, Atera has become one of humanity's last bastions of resistance against the machine Legion. So the way this machine sort of works is the fact that Legion is actually the name of the main AI kind of core at the center, and Legion is kind of controlling everything else. Kind of like how Skynet controls all the Terminators, or in fact, if you want to take the Dark Fate timeline, how Legion controls all the Terminators. So I'm not sure if that was an intentional reference or not, but there we are. Anyway, I will say in one of the earlier live streams, there's not actually a description for some of these areas yet, but I'm sure they'll be completed as we get further and further to release. Now, the other thing as well is the fact it says this little icon says can be restored, meaning I'm wondering if you fail in some sectors, they then can't be restored. So that could be quite interesting. Some other lore that we can pick up is from the actual mission descriptions. So the basic ones we have, a Legion-controlled cargo ship has been spotted en route to the inner world carrying vital resources. Your mission is to intercept the ship, seize as much as possible, and retreat before Legion reinforcements arrive. Now that description is just one of the basic ones that is throughout Atera, but that's not the one that I am actually interested in. And that is this one called Artillery Support. And it says, the Coalition has called upon us to assist in the assault on a heavily fortified Legion stronghold. Our objective is to retake control of the planetary defense system and turn its power against the enemy fleet. So, who the heck are the Coalition? Are there going to be other factions in this game other than Legion? They've said there won't be any more enemy factions for a while because it's hard to build them. But we haven't really considered the friendly factions. And on that topic of going on to friendlies, we are going to cover some of the characters that we have in Jump Ship. So first up, we have Boz, who is the quartermaster and essentially enables you to customize, change and upgrade your spacesuit and so on, and basically covers all your character customization. Very simple, very basic, although Bob seems to be quite sympathetic towards the machines and is stated in his dialogue to be one of the few people who actually is happy to use AI cores and AI systems. So there's some interesting bit of backstory there, I feel. Bob is also stated to kind of give you quests and like missions or ventures as they're called in Jump Ship. Now, the second NPC that we actually meet is Barrett, who is the Dockmaster. So he handles most of the stuff regarding the upgrades of your ship, as well as changing your ship. And I guess he could probably give you ventures as well. That's just a guess, though. That remains to be seen. But if he does give ventures, then I guess there'll be more ship-related ventures. Now, the other thing I do want to cover is your actual ship as a character. And that is the Helmsman Corps, or Iris. So on the ship shown to us by the dev, it's known as Iris. In earlier live streams, it's also been called the Helmsman Core, so I'm guessing you can probably rename this. And this is just a core in the bottom of your ship that will talk to you and kind of give you advice, and I assume will probably talk to you through tutorial sections. But the fact as well, the specific Helmsman cores makes me do wonder, could you swap out the cores? Will they have different personalities and that sort of thing? But yeah, the final thing I do want to talk about is what happens when you get to the center of the galaxy. Because on the home screen, we do have this gigantic black hole thing here, which looks very, very cool, very scientifically accurate. And I do think it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, the question is, if this is the center of the galaxy, like, why do we have to get to here? Is this going to be a off switch for Legion? Or is it going to be something else? Is it going to be something that will reset all the machines? Who knows? And then finally, the other thing I want to cover is the fact of how did we get to this point? Is this game going to be a tale of AI was put in everything and then it went wrong and decided it didn't need humans anymore in a very kind of Terminator style? Or was it a more kind of neutral thing of like the AI decided, hey, like humans are less efficient, so we're just going to out all of the humans and get rid of them in terms of profit?
You've become inefficient. The end point of capitalism. A bottom line where human life has no value at all. We're fighting an algorithm. A spreadsheet. Like every worker everywhere. We're fighting the suits.
Let me know your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. So that about wraps it up for this video. Sorry it's been a bit of a short one, but there's not much lore to go on yet. I'm hoping that will change as we go into early access later on in a few months or so. And maybe we'll get more info at the IGN event in February. Anyway, thank you all for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!